Okay, so first off, I wanted to start with talking about the energy body before I go into frequencies from all the different things that may be going on around us. So, quick little drawing here. This is what we look like inside, beneath all of the energy. So, beneath the skin, the organs, the cells, the atoms, blah, 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 inside is 99% energy. And it is structured in a way that it is vibrating in the same in the same wavelength. So, for example, a certain series of electrical currents are attracted here because they vibrate to the same rate. They are vibrating at the same wavelength. And so your body is divided up. So it's one entire electrical current, but it's divided up into different sections based on how they vibrate. So you are made of electricity, and what it draws them together, keeps it together, is magnetism. So an electromagnetic being, and you got your grounding here in the feet, and you got your crown here, which your crown chakra is your connection to the divine, the connection to cosmic consciousness. It's the higher dimensions, other realms, whatever you want to refer to it. It's your connection to beyond here, let's just say that. So you are a magnetic electrical current, and your heart is the center of this vibration. It's the one that emits it the most. And the vibration of the heart, the frequency that it vibrates to when it's healthy, which is called prime resonant frequency, it vibrates to love. When you're vibrating to the emotion of love, your heart is in harmony, okay? And what that means is you are mentally stable, you're emotionally balanced, you're physically healthy, and you feel good overall. You're healthy. And different things cause you to increase or lower that vibration. So positive thoughts raise your vibration, and negative thoughts lower your vibration. So fear brings your vibration down. So think of this as your actual chart. So this is a high vibration, and then when you go down, it's a lower, slower vibration. So thinking positive increases your vibrational frequency, and thinking negative lowers your frequency, okay? And the more you vibrate to that frequency, you are now becoming part of that wavelength. So you are actually getting accustomed to that. So the way to get out of it is to actually think your way out of it. And that's in previous videos. So what I want to focus on here is about your frequency and how you can deflect and counter other frequencies, other negating frequencies. I just posted a link to someone that does a really great explanation about bacteria and viruses and how they work. And I'm not going to try to explain what he says, but basically, people plus poison equals toxins, okay? So we get poison from somewhere, and our body emits toxins. And what we need to do is process those toxins. If we don't process them, that's when we get sick. So this virus is produced by our body because we were ingested or around this poison or whatever this ailment could be. So the one thing I wanted to mention also is a way to raise your vibrational frequency is by keeping an alkaline physical body. So look into gut health and alkaline body, healthy eating. All of these things vibrate to a specific frequency. So just like a virus has a specific vibration, which is pretty low, you can counter it by having a higher vibration environment. It can't live in your body if your body is not sustaining its vibration. It just cannot exist there. So I do encourage you to watch the video I posted earlier, which is about toxins, but I wanted to talk more about water and back to your electric body. So you are probably from here to here made of water. We're made of water molecules. And if you have heard of Dr. Emoto and his experiments, water retains memory. If you emit thoughts of love into your water and freeze it, it looks like beautifully structured snowflakes. This is structured water. I put a note down there, Google structured water. I actually need to do that myself. So when you put thoughts of fear into your water or food or your body, which is made of water, you are destructurizing your water and you are creating chaos in that environment. And when there's chaos, that's where you have a lower vibration, and that's where you are more likely to be affected by external negative frequencies. So if you look into, there's a book called Electrification of Earth, just the history of these pandemics and things that have happened before. In 1918, when there was the Spanish flu, that's when we first started emitting radio waves into our Van Allen belt, and that resulted in the Spanish flu. In 1968, In 1918, we introduced radio waves, and about 6 months later, the Spanish flu erupted. In 1968, we introduced satellites into our Van Allen belt. And that later on became the Hong Kong flu. World War II, we surrounded our Earth's field with radar. And late last year, we started releasing 5G. So here we are. We're still talking about vibrations and frequencies. We're talking about things that change in the environment, whether that's a thought, or that's a machine, or that's something you eat. Everything is still vibration and energy and frequency. So you have the control to raise your vibration so that these energies, these lower frequencies, do not affect you. Now, I'm not saying they won't affect you at all. I actually truly believe that, but I'm not going to say it. I truly believe that I don't get affected by anything outside because I know how to control my vibration. And I know that everything is vibration. This entire universe is mental. And so everything is a vibrational frequency, this one entire field. So your thoughts really do become things. And that's how your universe is manifested. So I wanted to just remind you, you are an electromagnetic being, and you are a vibration. Everything else that happens, whether it's a release of a new technology that affects your cells by deoxygenating it and causing chaos, which then makes these little guys appear, and then we don't remove it, we don't detox. So everything is about keeping a high vibration. So one of the things I wanted to also talk about is how I keep myself protected, I guess. And this is about crystals and minerals. So this is, if you can see, I'm wearing a black tourmaline pendant. And this is a shungite rock. Shungite, one of the best crystals to have around water. I also wear copper and a few other crystals. So everything has a vibration. Everything emits a vibratory field. This shungite is constantly emitting a field, right? So everything else that is coming into this field of mine, think of it as this could potentially be a shield. So let's look at this here. This is a pyramid actually made of shungite with copper in it. I am very blessed to have someone custom make our orgone pieces at our wellness center. So if you have not looked into it, look into orgone or orgonite. And this one is made of shungite. So it's it's amazing. This is crazy. So anyway, the shape of the pyramid itself helps with the energy and the transmutation of this energy, as well as the combination of the copper, the quartz in there, the shungite, the black tourmaline. All of these things have a vibration. So yes, I do like crystals and how they look, but they actually have a meaning to it. Black tourmaline, if you look into that, that's actually a shielding crystal. It's a low vibration, which is very grounding, helps keep one grounded. Look back here, we're electromagnetic beings, so your feet are grounded to this earth, and your crown opens up to the divine. So this helps with grounding. I also wear, let's see, this is also orgone, which is kind of like wearing this pyramid, but always on me. And again, it's copper. This is also, it's also got a lot of green, this is green kyanite. Also, another thing is I wanted to share affirmations and the idea of prayer and blessings. So this is my mala, which is made of lotus. It's got a great smell. And there's 108 beads on a mala. And the idea behind that is your words are powerful. You are a sorcerer of sorts. Using your words, you spell things out. You cast spells when you write things down, just like we can curse. We can set curses. So whatever you speak is very important. And so especially now when you are speaking or even thinking things, they are imprinting into your water. Water is memory. So when you say something negative, you are putting that negative thought into your memory, into your water, into your body. So affirmations help with saying something and affirming and proclaiming and basically imprinting this thought or this vibration into your body, literally through your water. So for example, I would make an affirmation which is, and I like things in threes, so I would say, I am happy, I am healthy, I am wise. And I just repeat that over and over, 108 times. Literally, probably by the 20th time, you actually do feel a change in your vibration. You start thinking of the things that make you happy, healthy, and wise. And you start feeling it in your heart, which means you start emitting that through your heart, and you begin to see that in your reality, because what we put out is what we get back. And the higher the vibration, the quicker this manifestation happens. So wanted to share that. And also, again, water is very important. Water is memory. So write something on your water, say something to your water, bless your water. You can even hold on to your water, especially since we've got some really powerful chakras, energy centers at the end of our hands. These are healing hands, which is why when we bless, when we pray, this is how it's done. So hold your water just like this. I am healthy, I am happy, I am wise. And feel that, and then drink it and know that it is literally inside you and about to happen. And the other thing I also wanted to end this with is this machine I have, which is called a cymatic therapy. It's an acoustic wave machine. So cymatherapy is acoustic wave balancing. And everything in your body, including your entire body, has what's called a prime resonant frequency. It's frequency for where it functions at its best. And this machine, what this does is, if you have looked into Rife frequencies, uh-oh. All right. Put the dog out so she doesn't bark. So if you've looked into Rife frequencies, Walter Rife was able to determine, using a whole bunch of tests, what the different frequencies are of different things, down to vibration of different diseases. And this is a different form of that. This is called cymatherapy. But it's the same thing, so it's different frequencies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this with a tone for cheerfulness. And what I encourage you to do is after watching this video, you can replay it right about now and play this tone into your water. Because what that does is it's putting a very high vibration into that glass, and then you're going to drink it. And you can also hold on to that glass and think of the things that make you happy. And as you do that, you can just know that you are imprinting the memory of cheerfulness into your water. And this universe can't tell the past and the future, right? It only can tell the vibration. It can only read in frequencies. So when you are when you become this vibration of cheerfulness, that's the reality that you get back. And we are literally raising the vibrational frequency of ourselves and of our collective by doing so. So I encourage you to do this right when I'm going to do it as well. And here we go. All right. Oops, that was the wrong code. Wait 1 second. Okay, so this is the pure tone of cheerfulness. So I would put this up to your water. So thank you for watching and tuning in to the frequency of cheerfulness. And just remember that you have all of what you need inside you. You have everything that you need to raise your vibration using your thoughts, which changes how you feel, which changes how you act and decide. And your entire reality is a different vibration. And we also increase the vibration of everything around us. So thank you for healing your world, which heals our entire world. Have a great rest of your day.